Saint Dominic, after being instructed by the Blessed Virgin as well as by the Holy Spirit, preached the Rosary for the rest of his life. He preached it both by his example as well as by his sermons. One day he had to preach at Notre Dame in Paris, and it happened to be the feast of St. John the Evangelist. He was in a little chapel behind the high altar, prayerfully preparing his sermon by saying the Rosary, as he always did when Our Lady appeared to him and said, "Dominic, even though what you have planned to say may be very good, I am bringing you a much better sermon." Saint Dominic took in his hands the book Our Lady gave him, read the sermon carefully, and when he had understood it and meditated on it, he gave thanks to her. When the time came, he went up into the pulpit, and in spite of the feast day made no mention of St. John, other than to say that he had been found worthy to be the guardian of the Queen of Heaven. The congregation was made up of theologians and other eminent people who were used to hearing unusual and polished discourses. But St. Dominic told them that it was not his desire to give them a learned discourse-wise in the eyes of the world, but that he would speak in the simplicity of the Holy Spirit and with his forcefulness. So he began preaching the Rosary and explained the Hail Mary word by word as he would to a group of children, and used the very simple illustrations which were in the book given him by Our Lady. Let us recall here what St. John wrote in his Gospel about this same event. After the resurrection, when Jesus appeared to his disciples and breathed the Holy Spirit upon them, he said to them, "Receive the Holy Spirit. If you forgive the sins of any, they are forgiven them. If you retain the sins of any, they are retained." These words, "If you forgive the sins of any, they are forgiven them," were the key to the mystery of the Most Holy Trinity. "And just as the Father has sent me, I am sending you." And when he had said this, he breathed the Holy Spirit on them. Thus, the mission of the apostles was to preach and to baptize, to teach and to forgive sins in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. This is the commission which every baptized person has received in the sacrament of baptism. We are all called to be missionaries in our own way, spreading the message of salvation to all people. As Saint Dominic did, we too can meditate on the mysteries of the Rosary to prepare ourselves to be better witnesses of Christ in our daily lives.